Hey. Be safe.
You too.
Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and discussing a bunch of promo clips from what I believe is Rick Grimes' final episode, Season 9, Episode 5, What Comes After. Although we've already broken down the main promo trailers for Episode 905, there's actually some clips from previous Season 9 trailers that we haven't seen since before Season 9 started, so I wanted to add them back into the discussion. With that being said, major warning of spoilers for everything in the show up to Episode 904, and let's jump right into this. So as I said, previous trailers from earlier this year, such as the San Diego Comic-Con trailer, have clips of what I now believe actually are directly related to Rick's death. While looking over it the first time in the summer, I acknowledged the possibility that it was related to his death when we found out about it, but I thought it was a little foolhardy to show clips of Rick's death episode in the SDCC trailer, but that being said, I guess it really was, so let's take a look. The first clip I wanted to bring up was a shot of what looks like injured Rick on a white horse, steering the zombies away. Initially I thought that this was a red herring, maybe something to make us worry about Rick because we knew he was gonna die, so we're obviously gonna be worried if he ever gets in trouble, but as we know from the episode 905 trailers, that's literally what happens. Rick goes on the white horse, steers the zombies away after he pulls himself off of the rebar. I can't believe they teased the main premise of Rick's death back in the summer, and maybe that's why they deleted the SDCC trailer for like a month or two just to re-upload it later on under the whole Rick Grimes' final episodes advertising. Anyways, next up there's the clip of Rick's bloodied up shoes as he walks with some sort of limp. At first I figured it was a zombie or a minor character, but this does match up with Rick's shoes, and we know that Rick will eventually get off the white horse as he finally walks across the bridge so that it'll collapse under the weight of the zombie horde and wash them away. Daryl originally suggested this, but Rick just wanted to lead them away, not risking the bridge, even though Eugene told him that they didn't really know how they could possibly save it after the flood anyways. So whether Rick accidentally ends up walking the horde in a circle back to the camp, or if he actually decides to finally take Daryl's advice and get rid of it that way, in the extended promo trailer we can see Rick walking across the bridge along with the zombie horde behind him, so I guess he did figure that he should take Daryl's advice after all, and maybe that he would possibly get some help from any bridge workers or camp members in order to help him out and bring him medical attention. Oh, also, my extended promo trailer breakdown got removed for copyright, which is unfortunate. It's just because the actual trailer has a song in it that I guess got copyrighted, so I had to re-upload that. Sorry about that, but not much I could really do about it. Also, I know that Rick is on the horse during the throwback shot of him leading the herd into Atlanta, but is he actually leading them towards the bridge when in his vision he's thinking back to Atlanta there? Anyways, the next clip I wanted to bring up has to do with all the bridge nonsense, which is the clip of Rick kneeling down injured with all the bridge workers running towards him like Daryl, Eugene, and others, but almost past him towards some sort of threat like a horde of zombies. Now from the way the camera is facing, it almost looks like they're running away from the bridge, right? We've seen the aerial shots of the bridge before, so it has to be behind them running towards Rick, but when Rick walks across the bridge in the new promo, he's all alone. So where did everyone come from? This clip has to be real, right? It's not just Rick imagining all those people are there to help him when he's really all alone. He's definitely kneeling down, holding his wound, so this must be after he finishes directing the horde across the bridge. In the clip, it also looks like the bridge may have already collapsed, so is that the chronological order that the episode will play out? I still don't really have an explanation as to where everyone just magically came from though, especially since they come from running behind Rick, so let me know what you guys think. Next up, there's the image of Jadis calling in the helicopter during the daytime. There are promo images from episode 905 of Jadis talking to the walkie-talkie, so we know that she'll be attempting to contact the helicopter during Rick's death episode, but In this clip, we can actually see it arrive above her. So is it possible that the helicopter Rick saw last season during All Out War will actually be the reason that his life gets saved, and the reason why his death or his exit off of the show will be an open ending? That'll be incredibly dirty if Rick Grimes has an open-ended exit on the show after them advertising it as his final episodes, especially since they announced that Maggie's exit would be open-ended, but at this point I'm still kinda hoping for it, although I won't keep my hopes up. It is just such a shame that the actor had to leave the show to attend his family right during the start of a new beginning story arc. It's just such an amazing story arc and I'm really excited for it, but it's just such a bummer that his character's leaving the show. He won't even be there to see the whispers, he won't be there to see so much epicness, and honestly it's gonna cause a lot of people to lose interest, and I really hope that Angela King and the strength of this show can cause it to bounce back somehow. I mean, his character would have eventually faded into the background more, like during season 10 and 11, so it would have worked out for him anyways. They could have killed him off once he got less and less screen time, or maybe he'd be in such few episodes, maybe just in a few scenes at Alexandria doing some government stuff, that they could record them all at once, so maybe he'd only need to be in America for a week or something, not months on end, 2 different times during the year. I would have much preferred that over Rick literally being killed like 3 episodes before the Whispers are even introduced, but I digress. Finally, I wanted to discuss the infamous clip of Rick nodding off with a zombie right next to him, so this has to be during episode 905, right? Although it's possible for this to be while he's on the rebar, I think it's too dimly lit for him to be outside in the middle of a sunny intersection. It instead looks like he's sitting under some cover, like against a tree, maybe he's laying on some grass, or just in a forest in general. Will Rick be able to muster up the strength to kill this zombie? Will someone else Deus Ex Machina save his life, or maybe Daryl Ex Machina with the crossbow, or will Rick give in and just let himself get bitten, like kind of like how Tyrese used his already bitten arm to defend against another zombie trying to bite him back during his death episode in season 5. Let me know what you guys think, but again, that's pretty much it for the video. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, as it really helps me out more than you can imagine. Feel free to subscribe for more Walking Dead content in the near future, because this show's going to be really interesting without Rick, Carl, and Maggie on it, and if you'd like to take that extra step in helping support the channel, consider checking out my Patreon as well. Follow me on Twitter too, link to both of those in the description. I'm fairly active on Twitter even when I'm not posting videos, and I'm always retweeting everything I can involving the Walking Dead universe. But anyways guys, as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out!